Be about the administrative side or the M staff. When you sign in as M staff, you will be using this for a number of things. The thing to know is that you will not be using this for registering customers and creating new accounts. You never want to do that here. You always want to go through the Gail Borden, the Reader 365 link where it has you create an account, and you always have to have a username and password through that way. So do not register anyone through this admin way. This admin side, you will be using it for 3 ways mostly, and that is to find someone. So if someone comes up and says, I think I have a Beanstack account, but I'm not sure, we need to look them up and make changes on their account. 2, you might use this for, well, you will use this for logging. So if a person has a paper log, or if they don't have their digital app or log with them, and they say, can you please just log 200 books for me today? I haven't done it I haven't kept track. Can you just, it's been a month, and can you log for me? We can do that. And for redeeming prizes. So those are the main 3 things that you will be doing. So typical scenario, a kid comes up to the desk, and let's say she has 3 sheets in her hand, and they're all colored up. And she says, I read 400 books now. And you say, oh my gosh, 400 books, that's a lot. And then you're like, oh my gosh, she only has 3 sheets. I'm confused. Has she read 300 or 400? We're not sure how many. And how much do I add in? Okay, let's look her up. So let's go to find a person, people, then find a person. And she says her name is Ada, and her last name is Clausen. Now, say that she's with, say she signed up with her mom, and now she's with someone else, like her partner. In order to make sure it's the right person, you just want to double check with the caregiver that's there that this is the right person. So you'd want to check the email, the phone number, and you can you can edit the reader to find out that information. You know, the card number, things like that. That's how you would check to make sure that this is the right Ada. Because there's several people that have very similar or the same names. Okay, so we want it, she's 3, we know it's the right one. We want to figure out how many books that we need to log for her and how many books she's already read. So to do that, we are going to click on her profile. Oh, it looks like she's already read 100 because, okay, she's redeemed a prize. And I go up here. Oh, yes. Okay, she has already completed 100 books. So she was right that she has read 400, but she only has 3 sheets with her, so she's read 300 more. So it's a good thing that we didn't just go in and say, okay, she's read 400 and add 400 more, because then she'd be at 500. Instead, we need to always check and do a little math here to say, okay, she's completed 100 books. Now we need to add the 300 more for her. Okay, so that's just another little step that we haven't had to do in summer reading before. And then you can double check, oh, you got your bookmark last time. How was it? Did you use it? Fun things like that. So, okay, I'm going to go back to the other view now because I particularly think that this view is easier when redeeming things. So, okay, she says now that she has read 300 more, so we're going to go to add to log. And this is her paper log, so we're going to fill in these for her. Well, how many books has she read? Well, she has read 300 more. Congratulations. Successfully added. So we're going to close it out. Now, because that she has read those 300 more and we've recorded it, let's see if she has incentives. And that's this little redeem incentives. Oh, yes, she does. She has a lot of things. Mini stuffed animal, a canvas tote bag, and a rubber duck. Wow. Okay. So let's check those off and give all 3 of her prizes to her. And you can give her another paper log. At that time, you can also say, hey, did you know you can do this on Beanstack if you want? Yay! So you could also encourage the digital part of the program. But I also understand if they want to use the paper log. Now, if you were just going to, if she's just going to, like, the person is not using a paper log, they've already redeemed their incentives, you are, or you, all they need to do is read their, or all they need to do is get incentives, get their prizes. I'll show you what that looks like. So I am going to, I don't know, it was a class in Beanstack. All right, I'm just going to show you what it looks like on the customer side first. I'm going to log, let's just log 100 more books. 100, so this is like the customer doing it. Perfect. And now I'm going to sign out. Oh no. Sorry, I'm toggling here. Okay, so now this is that same thing. We're going to sign in as mstaff. And this time, Ada comes up and she says, I've read 100 books, but it's already, I didn't have a paper log. I already did it. So you're going to look her up. And let's see. There she is. Does she have any? This is purely I'm checking to see if she has redeem incentives to redeem. Oh, look at she does. She and her grown-up have already logged together 100 books, and they're not using the paper log. They simply have done it all by themselves, and they're coming in to redeem their prize. Okay, so this way of just looking up would be for someone who's already using the app and is logging by themselves. So that's just a simple look up prizes. And those are the ways that you will be using this log or this sign in. So I hope that that is comprehensive understanding. I know it's a little confusing between admin and customer side, but you'll get the logistics. It's a lot easier than the Excel document. It will just be a simple come in, search for their name, see if they use Beanstack, and encourage them to use Beanstack. And then if they are using the paper log, logging their minutes for them using the admin side. So please let me know if you have any questions.